Good afternoon, everyone. All my friends and family out there. It's in the afternoon. I forget what's it's at after 4 o'clock. But so far this week, I've had one, two, three, four people come out for physical therapy. And I was just discussing with the one that was here today about how much waste that is. Because I don't know what they're all doing, but they know what they're doing. But here's the thing. Talking about going through all the IRS and all that and all the money that's being wasted uh, in certain areas and stuff. Well, in the medical field here, I can see where there's a lot of money being wasted because from what I could see, it was all the physical therapy. There's occupational therapy, and then there was another one for this particular kind of healing and getting your up and moving around. So what I figure out is that the first nurse that came, she showed me a few things, but really didn't do nothing. Now, mind you, I've only got 2 weeks of in-home therapy, and this whole week has just been evaluating me. So the first lady that come, the nurse, as far as I can see, she should have done all the evaluating and seen what all who they needed to send out and when they needed to send them out. And all that time that was wasted. So all they really did was see what I could already do, bottom line. And now they'll start sending people out to work with me, right? So that gives me tomorrow and Friday for them to work with me. And I don't know who those are going to be, but you think about it. If they would have sent out one person that could have evaluated the occupational therapy and I don't know what the other one was, how you move your limbs and stuff like that, and what kind of exercises to do. So, this is what I was trying to explain to them. I said if they had one person that would come out and evaluate the whole deal, and then they know who to send out to do what. So there was one, two, three. Actually, three people that it was wasted, and my time was wasted because I really didn't find out anything. All they found out is what I could do. So you think about it; they could have eliminated three different positions right there. And I'm not saying get rid of people's jobs. That's not what I'm saying. But to be more proficient, that they could have sent them people out someplace else. So the very first lady that come could have been the one, which she was the nurse too, could have been the one to take all my vitals and all that kind of information, find out what I can do and what I can't do, and find out what is required for this particular surgery for me to get the use of that leg back again, right? And then go accordingly and send the people out that needed to come out on what particular days. So right now, all I've got is tomorrow and Friday to do any therapy, and I'm only allowed. I was only ordered 2 weeks in home. Then the rest I'll be going out someplace. So that's what I'm saying. Now, see, put somebody like me in there at the top, and I'll tell this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do to operate this system, and and that goes for anything. There's too many people doing the same job when in reality they could have done the one person could done all the evaluating, and the rest that came in could have been working with my leg, with my therapy, and showing me what exercises to do and stuff. So I could probably go in any job anywhere and watch what's going on and how they set things up, and boil it down to maybe one or two people instead of three or four. Now the one that got a little bit of therapy today, but she was still just evaluating. That's all she was doing, and got very little therapy. Basically, it was me just showing them what I could already do and figured it out for myself. So take a look at things that you work with or other people work with you and find out what could be eliminated to bring down the cost of health care or whatever you're working with, whether it be health care, whether it be food delivery, different things like that. That you could go in and say, well, I think they could change this and reduce this down to this. So I eliminated three days wasted that could have been them doing therapy with me instead of all evaluating. So, but anyway, that's what I figured out today with all of this going on, of course. And then, of course, the camper gets really hot. Now, it's not hot right now. I mean, it was getting pretty hot earlier, and they sent me out a guy here this time, and I had my sweater on, and he wanted to see my bathroom and how I take a shower and stuff. I said, I won't be taking no shower. Not in that. And I showed him how I used to do it. There's no way I can do it now. You can show me every which way till Sunday, but your way is not going to work. I'm totally different than everybody else. I do a lot of pivoting. Somebody said, one of them said earlier today about getting me some socks with grips on the bottom. I said, I don't want them. I can't pivot. I want to be able to pivot when I need to pivot. See, everybody's different, and I have my way of moving and getting around, and I had many years to learn how to do it. So, but anyway, here's showed him the bathroom, and I showed him how I use my walker to get to back up to the bathroom door, and how I step in, I grab a hold of the sink, and I pivot around on one leg, and then I can sit down on the commode. He said something, well, I need you to sit down and get back up again. I said, I can't do that. I said, for me to do that, I'd have to raise my skirt up, and I got nothing on underneath there. Well, you can see it was a camper toilet, and the lid had already broke on it. So I can't do that. So, but anyway, my daughter was here, by the way. So not that he was going to do anything or anything like that. It's just I felt more comfortable with her here. So that's done. Now okay. I've got 2 days this week, and I don't know if they come on Saturday or what, and how often they come. So we'll see how many days and whatever. But I figure this stuff out for myself. Now they got me. If I'm going to prop my leg up, I've got to prop it up the way they say. And it's really painful to sit it that way. So my leg has not been hurting me much at all. But through all this heat and all the stress, people coming asking stupid questions, and they tell me I'm stubborn. Yes, I'm stubborn because I know me. I know what I can handle and what I can't handle. And I pretty much do everything for myself. They don't understand that I can do things for myself. So, but anyway, the fibromyalgia hit me hard today. And everything on my body hurts. And painkillers does not do a thing for it. So, but it is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it except I wanted to get well. I wanted to be able to walk. And these are the things that you're going to have to go through because you're working with other people. If I didn't have to work with other people, I'd be just fine. Because really, I don't see really what they're doing for me other than just giving me a little bit of company. Because all this stuff I can figure out myself. So, but anyway, that's been today. And I haven't really thought about I think about putting videos up, but I don't know what it is that I want to talk about, and I really ain't in no mood to uh, show anybody anything and what I have to go through, basically. But you're seeing what I have to go through. There's my leg, and right now I just got this thin dress on, and because it got pretty hot in here, but my daughter went to pick me up some protein drinks. I mean, they keep harping at you, man. Harping at you. You got to do this. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I can go out and buy the stuff that I need to get well. But everybody can't. Everybody don't have the capabilities that I've got. They don't have the drive that I've got. They don't have the money. So they said I need to be drinking more protein, getting more protein in me. Well, I don't eat a bunch of meat, and I'm not going to be doing a bunch of cooking. And, well, did you do things for yourself before? Oh, yes, I did. I think they can't understand just because they didn't say this, but they implied it, that I'm at the age now I can't hardly do anything for myself. Well, yes, I can. I can do everything for myself. And, boy, I see my nose itch since I started doing videos. But here's the thing. When you get to a certain age, people expect you to be what they typically think that you're too old to wipe your own butt even. Or you're too old to remember. Well, how's your memory? Well, I got a very good memory. Well, did you remember to take? Yes, I don't have any problem with all that stuff. And it's society. They've got people believing that because you get to a certain age, you quit being able to do anything. Not in my case. No. Then there's my daughter.
Hello.
So, but anyway.
Here's your stuff.
That's a well.
Put that back over.
Oh, okay.
Want the water in your fridge?
So, but anyway, I was getting ready to go anyway. So, we'll tell you all, guys. You have a great day. Talk to you later.